Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
So I was looking at this dress form.
Okay.
And I think it's beautiful.
Okay.
And I was just wondering if you could tell me like what it really does, like what are the features, and if it's really worth my money.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this dress form is a half scale dress form. So it's half of the proportions of a normal body, a size 6. And it's really, really great because, well, for a lot of reasons. One reason, the material that it's made out of. There's a really big piece of wood in here with a foam padding underneath it, so you can stick your pins in it wherever. You can do it all along the dress form.
So it's very durable.
Oh yeah, super durable.
Awesome.
This could like fall off and it wouldn't break. Not that I recommend dropping it off the table.
Right.
Also, this right here, you can adjust its height. You can make it taller, shorter, and on top of that, it also swivels. So it can stay put, but you can also make it so it turns around a lot more easily.
Okay.
I also really like it because I'm an apparel entrepreneurship student, and I really like it for the purpose of just practicing before I make the real thing.
Okay.
So some people like to use a muslin fabric so that they can make a mock-up of whatever they're going to create.
Okay.
But using this little ethel, or as we like to call it, this little dress form gives it a more realistic approach because you can use the exact kind of fabric that you're going to use for the end result.
Okay.
So you can just make a smaller version of it. It's quicker, it's cheaper, and then it'll give you a really good idea of what your project is going to end up like.
And when you say half scale, would you compare that to like a regular size mannequin I would see like in the stores?
Yes, I would say yes. The scale is literally 1:2, I guess. Like that's the ratio. So half of your, like your waist size, would be what you see right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, does this dress come with a form?
It does not. Good question.
Okay.
The dress is just for looks here in the store, but it's a really good example of one of our employees who created it out of Harry Potter fabric.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really, really great. And they do come in different sizes as well.
Okay. Now, could I use this for like, I'm trying to learn how to drape and like really tailor things.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that this would be a good option for that?
Yeah,
you said I could
absolutely.
stick pins in it, but is it good like with draping and really like getting a good fit?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. It is really, really great for that because when you do drape on a normal size scale, you are using a ton of fabric. So this is a really, really great way to save time and money because when you drape it on something so much smaller, you can really get a good idea of how you're going to do it on a larger scale. I would definitely recommend doing it on the half scale first, just because you can see how, your fabric fits different curves and how the fabric will wrap around really easily or maybe not so easily. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it for draping, for pin fitting. Yeah.
So by using this and making a half scale, it really helps me see like the mistakes before I make it in the full size.
Exactly, yeah. Absolutely. I remember the first time that I used it was for this green dress with black lace on it, and I remember that I had to, once I did this version of it, I had to change the length of it because it was a little too short the first time I made it. That's another thing about these scales is that you do have to add a couple inches if you want it to be like below the knee or past the knee.
And on this, where would the knee be on here? Is it right here?
Yeah,
the end of this?
Exactly, yeah. So basically, if you wanted it, at a more modest length, you would have to lengthen your dress. Yeah, basically. So if you wanted like a mini dress, it would be like up here. So as long as you're covering her body, I guess, then you are good to go.
And about how much does one of these retail for?
It retails for $84.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there any sort of warranty on this?
Not that I know of, but I can get back to you. I can talk to my manager about that for you.
Okay. Well, I think I would be seriously interested in buying this.
Okay, absolutely. If you'd like, I can bring this over to the counter for you, and you can continue shopping around.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.